Good morning.
I'll speak loud so you can hear me, or whisper when I don't want you to hear me. Last April, when you came together and emphasized the creation of an aggressive, progressive regional economic development entity, progress has been made. The corporation was formed in April of last year. It engaged 65 of our top leadership from the private sector, from nonprofits, from the public sector, from education. Top leadership. They defined their mission, and I'll get into this, their values, their vision, and a strategic plan. That's the foundation of any corporation. And they did a very aggressive job and a very effective job of doing that. And then they hired a CEO, which they did an even better job. I hope. And then they launched, after careful evaluations of several meetings, 6 strategic plans. I, with the business background, always look at them as business plans. First, the mission. Very simple mission, but very critical. We lead economic development for the benefit of the greater St. Cloud region. Values, and I emphasize these are values. You know, what are these 65 investors, 65 leaders? Why are they doing this? The leadership is there to inspire trust. The diversity from all leadership in the community. And they collaborate, they talk, they work with other entities. They're not there to replace, but to work with them. And then integrity. If we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. And lastly, accountability. We're accountable to the community that we serve. The vision, and I have to admit, is making about 100 calls to a lot of that leadership and others. Number one is growing community, a vibrant, growing community where our talent can live, work, and engage. And passing that generation on, passing that to the next generation, as our forefathers did to us. The objective, having been in Dubuque when it first started, the leadership is the critical thing, and engaging that leadership and keeping them engaged is essential. To grow the business, expand the talent, keep what we produce, and then support the community. Community is a group of communities binded together by a border. Now these are the 6 cores. Last summer, there were several sessions that the 65 investors and others got together and said, what is our function? What do we need doing? And of course, the first and priority was the business core. To create and develop economic vitality within the region, provide great jobs. Air service, you've already heard. Talent, Brian did an excellent job. Wellness, we're in an era of high costs. How can we, in the St. Cloud region, be competitive with that cost? Innovation. Look around, look at the companies that have started here. Desert, technologies, keeping technologies, growing technologies, innovation. And then of course downtown. Downtown is the core of the region, not just St. Cloud, the core of the region. And how does it become and stay vibrant? That's the website. As Al and Mayor Kleiss, if you want to know what's going on, get on that website on Air Service. We just wanted to show you that. Now, what's collaboration mean? You know, The Greater St. Cloud Development Corporation is not there to replace any corporation. It's there to work with the entities that are there by providing additional leadership if necessary and maybe some resources. And the leadership, engaging the very best leadership in the community. Those of you who I hope will have the opportunity to visit my office, there's an editorial that'll hang there as soon as we get a permanent office, that it's an award-winning, Bill Gannon wrote it. He got a Pulitzer Prize for it. And the difference from communities, and you've heard me say this, is the engaged leadership of that community. That leadership on our board of directors, and you can't read that, but it'll be outside, has got some of the best leadership that I've seen in any development corporation that I've worked with. And of course you can't see that, but that's the 65 original investors, and that number continues to grow. What can you do? Get involved in one of our service corps. They're big. Become an investor. And if you want to know more, be our guest on May 4th and learn more. As the board approves these business cases in different drafts, the Times has posted them on their website, and we'd encourage you to look at them. They're substantial. They're they're detailed but they show the accountability that we're willing to take on. So with that said, thank you very much, and see you next year or sooner.